गुरु मात्र पिता गुरु बंधु सखा तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम।
We can break the iron chains with an iron axe. But we cannot break the relationship with the Guru even with an iron axe. The relationship with the Guru also represents binding chains that are invisible. When they are not visible, how can we get released from them? Therefore it is better to be bound by the iron chains than be related to a Guru.
Chinta Dikshitulu said, Bhagavan, I understand that our relationship is not of this birth. But I don't know when it commenced or of which birth it is.
Bhagavan Ramana never thought of leaving Arunachala and visiting some other place in all the 54 years of his stay in Arunachala. However, one of the devotees asked Bhagavan, is it true that you first got the thought of leaving Arunachala, but later you controlled that desire? Bhagavan replied, if that is so, then it is an utter failure.
Padmapada is the foremost disciple of Adi Shankara and is the first guru in the Shankar Mutt of Puri. Adi Shankara saw Padmapada for the first time at Manikarnika Ghat in Varanasi. When Shankara proceeded to take his bath in the Manikarnika Ghat, Padmapada returned from the same after having completed his bath. Hence they faced each other and looked at each other, which bound them into such a relationship that they never separated again till the end. It is called love at first sight.
Padmapada is older than Shankara. However, Shankara left his body in Kedarnath much before Padmapada. Just before casting off his mortal frame, Shankara called Padmapada and his co-disciples and said, "Let me thank you for all the food, water, and clothes that you have provided me all these years before leaving this mortal body." Listening to these words, Padmapada cried like a child and replied, "We provided you only with the physical or external needs. But you took us unto the heights of self-knowledge. You bestowed us with the highest experience of immortality or the supreme state of Advaita or oneness. Therefore we have to thank you in return. The food that we have offered vanishes away once you eat. But you immersed us into such bliss that lasts forever. Therefore, we need to be grateful. Instead, you are expressing gratitude in return. Is this justifiable?"
People keep asking me questions like, have you done any penance in the Himalayas? Or what kind of spiritual practices did you perform? Etc. Today, if I possess any self-knowledge or can tell few good words to others, if I have at least some relationship with the supreme consciousness within the heart, it is all due to Guru's grace and not my spiritual practices. I have not toiled hard in the name of spiritual practices. Only my Guru has put me on the right path and ensured I had no wavering of mind. Though I live amid 1,000 enemies, I am saved only due to Guru's grace. Some disciples select their Guru. However, there are some disciples whom their Guru selects. I did not choose Sri Ramana Maharishi, he only selected me. Sri Ramana came into my dream and blessed me. As we see each other clearly, I can perceive the Guru's protection with the same clarity. I did not become a devotee of Bhagavan Ramana by reading some book or after listening to older people. It is only the relation of several births that dragged me unto him. Here there are no mediators between me and Bhagavan. Leave aside his teaching. Until Bhagavan revealed himself to me, I did not even hear about his name through some other people. It is the relation of several births.
In the last moments of Bhagavan, when one of the devotees cried thus, "Bhagavan, you are going away, leaving us here," Bhagavan narrated the same fact in these words. "We met here due to the previous birth's relationship. Won't the present association unite us again in future? It will undoubtedly connect us. The nation contains a population of 100 crores. Did all the 100 crore people come to me? No, only my people came to me. It is only because of the relationship of previous births."
Loving Guru is more challenging than we think. If I didn't possess the relation of several births with Bhagavan, had Bhagavan not accepted me, I would have changed several gurus by now. A quote from Sadguru Sri Nanagaru's speech.
Guru is within us, but we think he is external. Therefore, Guru takes a form with hands and legs and descends to satisfy us. As we restrict ourselves to a body, we search for the Guru externally. Therefore even Guru takes up a human form only for our sake. Such is the glory of Guru. In the initial days, one must toil hard in spiritual practices. Later the Guru with whom we are related starts pulling us within. Once he starts this task, we need not put so much effort. We should never think, "Do I need to meditate throughout my life? Don't I have any other task?" After a while, the indweller drags us within. Once he starts pulling us within, nature cannot affect us.
Bhagavan said, "If we have been doing several meritorious deeds or selfless work as an offering to God while possessing social consciousness and devotion for the feet of God, then God himself approaches us as a guru. We cannot have love, affection, faith, and devotion for God and Guru without the merit of previous births."
Sri Ramakrishna said, "When a child throws away the toys given to it for diverting its attention and cries only for the sake of its mother, the mother comes running to the child. Similarly, when we get tired of crying for the sake of worldly things and cry only for the sake of God, then God himself arrives in the form of a guru. He not only comes but also becomes visible. Not only that, but he also preaches to us. Today we need gurus who can preach and not the gurus who will subject us to torture."
The incarnation of Lord Lakshmi Narasimha is not similar to the incarnation of Lord Rama and Krishna. It lasted for a few minutes only. Lord Lakshmi Narasimha emerged only to shower his grace upon a single devotee called Prahlada. Similarly, if one of us becomes eligible enough and deserving, God takes the form of a guru, even for that single person. Though Guru doesn't need a form, he assumes a form for our sake. Despite possessing a form, Guru is formless. Since we have body-mindedness, he accepts a form. We should not differentiate between God and Guru. God himself takes the form of Guru so that he becomes visible to us.
Of all the external loves, Mother's love is considered great, but Guru's love is more incredible than Mother's love. There is none other who can love us more than our Guru. Though we may think there is someone, only our mind thinks so. Guru has nothing else to learn in this world. Guru merely exists and does not have any other thoughts. Even if he gets any thought, it is only to tell us something beneficial, but his thought never binds him.
What exists is one and only one Brahman. Guru tries to bring it into our experience in this very birth, here and now. We are reminded of our daughter when we cook some sweets she likes. We might think she would have enjoyed these sweets if she had been with us. It is a worldly thing. Guru's love for us is much greater than our love for our daughter. Guru tries to ensure that we experience his state, here and now. Only then he becomes eligible to be called Sadguru.
Guru does not refer to any person. He is bodiless, worldless, and mindless. He does not have this world. Though he resides in a body, he is not merely that body. Bhagavan said, "Many people are approaching me to catch hold of me. It doesn't matter even if they don't hold me, but they are knocking me down." Guru is an embodiment of grace. Though we knock him down, he will not stop bestowing his grace. It is because Guru possesses nothing else other than love and grace.
When Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa left his mortal frame, the Sannyasin disciples didn't cry when his body was burnt in the burial ground. However, when they returned, they remembered him and started crying. The householder disciples rebuked them for not having understood Sri Ramakrishna's teachings. They then replied, "We are not crying on missing his presence or his words. We are crying for the love we will miss behind those words. That love is related neither to this earth nor to heaven nor Vaikuntha. We are crying as we can no more experience such love."
Once, several delicious dishes were prepared and served in the Ramana ashram. Everyone was concerned about whether every dish was properly served to Bhagavan. Observing this, Bhagavan said, "There are many people to ask me whether I partook my meals or not. But who is there to ask Muruganar?" When Muruganar heard these words of Bhagavan, he cried like a child, saying, "What merit did I do to deserve so much of Bhagavan's love and grace?"
Guru Matra Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। गुरु मातृ पिता गुरु बंधु सखा तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। गुरु मातृ पिता गुरु बंधु सखा तेरे चरणों में स्वामी तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। प्रियतम तुम्ही प्राणनाथ तुम्ही, प्रियतम तुम्ही प्राणनाथ तुम्ही, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तुम्ही भक्ति हो, तुम्ही शक्ति हो, तुम्ही भक्ति हो, तुम्ही शक्ति हो, तुम्ही मुक्ति हो मेरे सांब शिवा। तुम्ही मुक्ति हो मेरे सांब शिवा। गुरु मात्र पिता गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तुम्ही प्रेरणा तुम्ही साधना, तुम्ही प्रेरणा तुम्ही साधना, तुम्ही आराधना मेरे सांब शिवा। तुम्ही आराधना मेरे सांब शिवा। गुरु मात्र पिता गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तुम्ही प्रेम हो, तुम्ही करुणा हो, 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 तुम्ही मोक्ष हो मेरे सांब शिवा। तुम्ही मोक्ष हो मेरे सांब शिवा। गुरु मात्र पिता गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। प्रियतम तुम्ही हृदयनाथ तुम्ही, प्रियतम तुम्ही हृदयनाथ तुम्ही, तेरे चरणों में